Hello, it's Miriam from Tarotscopes here at Blind Forest Books in Sackville, New Brunswick. And today I'm doing a reading on the sun's transit through the sign of Libra. So the sun moves into Libra on September 22nd at 10:31 in the morning, where it will remain until October 22nd at 7:59 in the evening Atlantic time. So Libra is the sign of balance, of fairness. It's ruled by the Justice card in Tarot, and it is ruled by the planet Venus. So it's very much about loving energy, but also being judicious about what you need to be able to keep your mind clear and balanced. So the decks I'm using for this reading are the Goddess Power Oracle, Work Your Light, and the Starseed Oracles, which I am loving. I just got these recently. And the Friends Tarot, another new edition that I am obsessed with. So let's get right into it with the shadow cards. So we start with Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do? So Libra season is really going to keep putting the pressure on to, again, answer the call, to realize what you want for yourself in your life. Because, yeah, our next shadow card is Double Mission. So the key phrases on that are Lightworker, Starseed, serve the world by being you. So if it feels like you've been living a double life in some way, like you have like too much on your plate, too much on your back, partly because you're sort of denying a part of yourself that really needs expression, Libra season is really going to continue to put on the pressure to, again, answer that for yourself and kind of open your eyes and do something about it. Whoa, heavy. So our next shadow card is number 23, Ishtar, Communion. So one way or another, you can really trust that you actually are very much in communion with the divine. Ishtar is like the original mother goddess in the sort of Abrahamic traditions, or like pre-Abrahamic spirituality. So yeah, there's a powerful emphasis on divine feminine energy rising. I've been following a bunch of new accounts on Instagram that talk a lot about like twin flame and soulmate and divine masculine and divine feminine energy. And a really consistent theme across those accounts is that divine feminine energy is sort of exceeding divine masculine energy at the moment. So that doesn't necessarily mean just women are like rising up, but like people who are in touch with their feminine sides are really starting the ascension process in a much bigger way. And in such a way that it may be time to sort of separate from masculine energy for a while, because we really need to get in touch with that energy of softness and compassion that's really going to allow the world that's currently forming to continue to literally be born. Whoa. And so our final shadow card is the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is the ultimate manifestation card. It's the 1111 card. So continue to trust that what you want for yourself, what you've been wishing for, what you've been trying to manifest is coming through one way or another. And so we have Ross and Rachel here dancing together. So it's time to really take steps on your part to be walking towards this life that you really want for yourself, and continuing to define what love and connection and being able to celebrate the life you're living feels and looks like to you. Whoa. So into the main reading. Yay. We start with the Ever Unfolding Rose. This is one of my favorite cards from the Work Your Light Oracle. It says cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So I know yesterday I had a really intense evening where I got like bowled over by like a tsunami wave of like depression. But actually the keywords to this popped into my head. It's happening for you, not to you. So really notice the pressure that's being put on you, because it's asking you to break out of your like cage or whatever and continue to blossom. So listen to what keeps you from feeling like you are blossoming, and realize that it actually is your time to do that, because our next main oracle card is number 25, Kali, Liberation. So she is a protection goddess who really asks you again to listen to your anger, to listen to your rage, and take up your sword of justice and cut out what causes that kind of disgusting energy to still remain in your heart. Ugh. So Callie is here to help you with that. She always reminds me of the goddess pose in yoga where you like spread your legs and go, ah! So go, ah! To like what makes you feel awful. Because Libra season is really going to be about liberating yourself from the gunk. Whoa. Because yeah, our next oracle card is the Great Severing. Whoa! Mars energy, anger, conflict, but softening to love. So again, really listen to what feels like almost an unnecessary mountain to be climbing at this point. You're ready to find your happy valley. And so if there is still a ton of tension and awful, angry pressure in your life, know that Libra season is really showing you the way between what's so hard. Wow. So, into our main reading. These cards were extremely talkative about the theme of Libra season, which is very much aligned with what we've already been talking about. So the theme of Libra season starts with the Fool, Joey and the duck. And yeah, the middle knot of it is the Seven of Swords. So we've got Monica working in the diner with her big fake boobs. And yeah, being sneaky. And so the third part of the theme of Libra season is the Four of Swords. So Chandler sleeping with his beloved Lionel Richie record. So what Libra season is asking you to do is, first of all, release your expectations. Tap into your own potential. Realize that you yourself are all that you ever need. And yeah, it doesn't take much to help you feel like you're free. And so, yeah, the kicker is that in some area of your life, there is some dishonesty, there's some lying going on. So it could be that someone's being dishonest with you, but more likely than not, it's that you are continuing to try and hide something from yourself. You are continuing to deny your truth in some quite large way, but Libra season is going to really start like screaming at you about what that is and making it impossible to ignore, because life wants you to find your peace. Life wants you to be able to heal your poor broken heart, and life wants you to be able to rest. So one way or another, trust that Libra season is moving you towards what will help you stabilize your mind, what will help you feel like you can actually just rest. Like you can fall asleep and not have to be staying up all night ruminating on what you know is not working, but it's so hard to figure out the way through. The answers you need are coming. And yeah, justice is kind of the key, because we've got the 7 and 4, so those add up to 11, which is a 2 numerologically. So Libra season really wants you to find specifically mental balance through releasing your expectations of how it will go if you say what you actually want, and if you allow yourself to be liberated from what you like super don't. So what's going to be the main challenge this Libra season? And it's the 2 of Cups. So first of all, the 2 of Cups for me, the first meaning I always like to go to is self-love. Keep loving yourself. Keep looking in the mirror and listening to it if you're still feeling like you're not liking who you see. Why is that? Yeah. What are you sort of pinching on too tightly to with the lobster claws there? And so the challenge will also be, yeah, there's a lot of relationship energy in this reading, along with a lot of conflict energy, liberation energy. So Libra season is really going to put the pressure on looking at your relationships and figuring out if they're working or not. Yay! Is the love there? And if it's not, hear that loud and clear, because it will be saying so. All right, so how will you access the balance your heart so sorely needs this Libra season? And it's the Page of Cups, choosing yourself, listening to your raw emotions, but also listening to your inner child and turning towards what is fun for you. We've got our little fish popping out of the cup unexpectedly. So yeah, expect the unexpected. Keep your eyes peeled for what does bring you joy, and find balance by continuing to constantly turn towards what helps you feel better, what helps you feel like a princess or a prince. And yeah, there really could be potential for relationship renewal if you are honest and say what you need. Because often we hope that people can just read our minds. They can't. And so a lot of relationship healing could happen if you start, again, speaking your truth, saying what you need, even if it feels like that's going to cause conflict. That's some necessary conflict at this point, because yeah, we can either fight to receive or we can fight to leave. But one way or another, Libra season promises an important breakthrough where it comes to getting back into your own flow and returning to love. Amazing. So, what's your best advice for Libra season? Strength. Yay. So we have Chandler here with a great big lion. We had 2 Chandlers in this reading. Anyway. But your best advice is to remember that you are strong. Remember that you have been doing all kinds of inner work to overcome your own inner beasts. And so now you are strong enough to face the beasts in your outer world. Whoa. The 7 of Swords had been stalking me, and I did a spread asking why. And I actually got the Strength card. So what it was telling me was that I've been lying to myself about how strong I actually have become. And so if that resonates with you, know that you are ready to step into your power. Don't be afraid, because yeah, the antidote to fear is only love. And so you've done the work, continue to do the work to open your heart, and yeah, really listen to what makes your heart feel like it wants to just close up and freeze over, because you deserve a life of warmth and loveliness. Totally. So our higher self cards, what's our message of hope moving forward? And we start with Pleiades with that keyword of double mission again. So it's so strongly indicated that a lot of the heaviness that you've been feeling is just truly because you are denying something, probably from a place of love. You don't want to hurt people, but it's becoming too much. You need to rise above, because your mission now is becoming channeling and uplifting humanity. So the love needs to flow. You need to speak your truth. Look at all this beautiful blue, because you were born in this crazy time to be part of the people who show others what compassion looks like, what it can look like to live a life of love, a life of alignment with your truth. And yeah, you are really ready to give wings to the life that you actually want for yourself. So our next higher self card is Messenger. So if you are still at the point where you have no idea how you're going to start admitting what you need for yourself and taking action towards bringing that actual life that you want into your reality, the messages, the words, the answers you need are coming. We have Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. So the universe wants you to have a harmonious and balanced life. And yeah, trust that when the moment comes, you will know what to say to free your heart. Hey. And we have number 37, Morrigan, death and magic. Wow. So we have some really powerful cut that ish out goddesses going on in this reading. So yeah, you are powerfully surrounded and protected by intense, like, mama witchy magic energy that's going to help you allow what needs to die out to die and really reconnect you with your personal magic so that you can continue to manifest this amazing life that your heart has been envisioning for so long. And so our final higher self card is the 10 of Cups. So yeah, while there was a lot of heavy themes in this reading, one way or another, things are headed in a much happier direction. There are little snowflakes falling around Phoebe, who's marrying her lovely Paul Rudd. So yeah, the gentle, loving, beautiful, happy pastures, greener pastures, life that you want is on its way down the pipes to you. And yeah, the only thing that's blocking it is, again, speaking your truth, saying what you need, defining for yourself really clearly what love means for you. And yeah, how you want that to appear in your life so that you can feel complete. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you liked it, you can subscribe, you can like the reading, you can leave a comment if it resonated. You could also share if you think others would benefit. If you're interested in a private reading with me, you can check out my Etsy shop. The link will be below. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram, where I post little bits about my spiritual journey, readings like this, stuff like that. Yay! And yeah, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.